Hi all, welcome to Language Bhandar, a vessel filled with lot of languages around the world. So, welcome to this video. Before starting this video and learning different languages, first we have to know what is language. So basically, a language is the principal method of human communications consisting of words used in structured and conventional way conveyed by speech, writing and gesture. Or in simple words, we can say as a system of communication used by a particular country or a community. So, for example, hey, come on, let's go for dinner. See, this is very structured way of saying. But if you say, hey, let's play the dinner, see, it's very awkward. It's unstructured. So, language is a structured and a very precise way of communicating with people. So, language plays a very important role in one's life. So moving on, there are many codes relating to this language. So which is related to our concept. So the codes are: the limit of my language means the limit of my world, which means if you don't know any languages, you can't travel to any places and you can't communicate with those people. So if you know languages, you can travel anywhere. So if you don't know languages, you that means the limit of your world. That's it. Next quote is: one language sets you in a corridor of life, which means if you know only one language, then you will contained only in one place. You can't travel to any places, you can't explore the world. You will stick on to only one place. So if you know more languages, then you can go anywhere, everywhere in the world. So the next code is: language is the roadmap of a culture. So what do you mean by this thought? This means that it tells you the people come from and where they are going. So this means that it is preserving of languages. A language defines a culture through the people who speak it. So we can know the culture by the people who speak their languages. So let's go for the next quote. The next quote is: he knows no foreign languages, knows nothing of his own. Which means that, okay, I'll give an example. So if you know only English and go to any other country, then speak over there. In those countries, even the English is not understandable for them. So learning other languages is at most important to communicate with those people. So this is it for the quotes relating to the languages. So now moving on to the next topic, that is the characteristics of languages. So there are many characteristics which we have to understand by ourselves. So I'll show you an image which states all the characteristics of languages. So first up is language is arbitrary. So next, language is social and precise. So language is very precise and very systematic way. And then language is systematic. As I said, now language is very systematic, very very neat. Okay. So next, language is non-instinctive and conventional. We can communicate, we can mutually communicate with each other conventionally. Okay, then language is productive and creative. So there are various types of languages, many types. German, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, French, and also in India there are many thousands of languages spoken in India. So language is creative and productive. So next up is language is system of communication. As I said, a language is used for communication between people. Next up is language is structurally complex, which means that language is not easy as we think. It is very complex. So I can give an example. In a African continent, a small place where indigenous languages are used, they are very complex, very difficult to understand. It's not easy as we think. So when we mingle with them, we understand their languages, we understand their way of speaking, then it becomes easy. So language is not easy. So this line states that one. So these are the characteristics of languages. And now we have come to the end of the video. So this is it for today. Let's summarize what we have learned. So firstly, we have learned the definition of languages. What is language? And then we learned some codes relating languages. So what are different codes, how it is implied on this, and then we learned the characteristics of languages. So in the next video, I'll be saying some facts and figures about languages, what is the most commonly used languages and other stuffs. So if you learn something new and different today, so please subscribe, like the video and share it. So Rochan Kulkarni signing off. Thanks for watching.